ni Jesus sa Pilipinas ng tagapangulo at mga kasapi ng lupon ng mga tagapangasiwa ng Pangulo ng Pamantasan sa harap ng ating mga panauhin na mga guro at opisyal ng administrasyon, alumni, magulang at mga kaibigan.
I'm fighting my
Opisyal
tears.
kong sinisimulan ang palatuntunan ng pagtatapos ng mga programang graduado ng mga paaralang Loyola ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila.
Pakinggan natin ngayon ang talumpati ng pamamaalam mula kay Gwendolyn S. Tadeo, PhD Mathematics.
To the Superior of the Philippine Province of the Society of Jesus, Father Primitivo Giray Jr., to the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Ms. Bernadine C., to our University President, Father Jose Ramon Guerrieri, to our Vice President for the Loyola Schools, Dr. Maria Luz Vilches, to the Deans of the Loyola Schools, to our commencement speaker, His Excellency, Most Reverend Pablo Virgilio III, to our family members, faculty, staff, fellow graduating students, good morning. Today highlights the years of hardships and sacrifices that all of us graduates endured and went through to achieve our academic goals. I am truly honored and elated to represent the graduating class of 2020. Each of us graduates who are here today have our own reasons for pursuing a higher level of learning. I clearly recall the day when I was asked by my department head at St. Louis University if I wanted to pursue a PhD degree under the CHED K-12 scholarship. At first, I was hesitant, considering the fact that my kids are still young, as they were only 2 years old and 5 years old at that time. My family did not approve of it at first, but pondering on the uncertainty of my tenure in SLE, as there was a decrease in the number of enrollees brought about by the implementation of the K-12 program, I finally persuaded my family. Furthermore, as a member of the academe and as an educator, I also desired for academic excellence, and this made me take the risk and accept the offer. The next 3.5 years were not easy for me because of the weekly travel to and from Manila and Baguio, my hometown. My weekdays were made up mostly of hours of studying until the wee hours in the morning. I devoted all of my time focusing solely on finishing my requirements in my stay in Manila so that during the weekends I could spend quality time with my family. Indeed, my family was very supportive throughout my quest as a graduate student, even if most of my time was consumed in studying. As a wife and as a mom, I struggled still to cope up with my duties, though one can say none of that quality. But this thought was a driving force that pushed me to keep heading forward, knowing that the sooner I get hold of the degree, I will have a good time to spend with them to compensate for the lost moments together. As graduate students, during our first year in university, we were exposed to various studies, both from our seasoned professors and through various updating seminars and workshops hosted by the university as well as local and international sponsoring organizations. These lectures and seminars had opened our eyes to the vast scope of our field of specialization and a wide array of opportunities that await us as we venture deep into its different areas. For me, it is the Memphis of 2017, a lecture workshop in mathematical crystallography that has influenced me in pursuing my chosen area. It is as a good fact, I was fortunate with the mathematics department that chosen Dr. Eden Delay Nero to be my advisor. And through her, I was able to have a foreign advisor, Dr. Dan Rast of Philippine University. As PhD, MA, and MS students, the most difficult part of our journey was writing our dissertation or thesis. From reading numerous articles, exploring possible problems to work with, understanding concepts, and working on our probable area of research, the journey was almost unbearable. Disappointments and frustrations were a constant companion as we encountered different roadblocks. But the thought of the course that we had hurdled, the difficulties that confronted us, and the time to meet deadlines would mean that at the end of this struggle for higher studies, we will be bestowed the most coveted degree of this prestigious institution, give us the direction and the perseverance to keep moving forward. We also acknowledge our advisors that without their supervision and assistance, the completion of this difficult task would be far from reality. Their patience, continuous optimism, and enthusiasm in imparting their immense knowledge and expertise have been crucial in the creation and completion of our dissertation. It has been a privilege to work with my two advisors whose unceasing help and guidance have made all of these blessings possible. It is also through them that I was able to have my very first trip out of the country through a research grant from Bielefeld University in Germany in the Netherlands. The 2-month trip consisted of doing mathematics day in and day out, with a continuous struggle to maintain focus in accomplishing all the work that needed to be done and the constant feeling of being homesick, as it has been the longest time for me to be away from my family. Now, as we look back to our journey as graduate students, we can say that all of those experiences were worth all the hard work and sacrifices, as opportunities, paper presentations, invitations for research collaboration, and linkages were the fruits of those years of hardships. As Sir Isaac Newton has said, if we have seen further than the others, it is because we stood upon the shoulders of the giants. We would like to thank Ateneo de Manila University for being our giant. And for me, I would like to include the Mathematics Department of the Ateneo de Manila University, St. Louis University, and the Commission on Higher Education for being my giants. And as what Dr. Nero would always say, pay it forward. It's been a constant reminder to me to give back to my community, to my university, and to my students, whatever learning, knowledge, and achievement I have earned from this degree. This has been my inspiration and motivation to contribute to the improvement of delivering quality mathematics education, not only in our university, but hopefully to promising mathematicians of our modern times. Prominently known for their academic excellence, the community of the Atenean community, their service with a heart, and their active participation in the different relevant issues concerning our country leave an overwhelming appreciation and respect in my heart, and that I thank God for having this happen in my life, to having me a mark of an Atenean. In return, I want to be a person who resonates with all of these values, especially as a faculty of a university and as a member of the Filipino community. To all of us graduates, may the beautiful and remarkable experiences we had will enable us to impart the vision of our university. As they say, real change often takes place during crisis. We, as Ateneo graduates, most especially during these trying times, will take this opportunity to give back, initiate change, and do our share. Thank you everyone, and to God be the glory.
Sa taong pampaaralan 2019 hanggang 2020, ginawara ng pamantasang Ateneo de Manila ang mga sumusunod ng honorary degree at Traditional University Awards. Yuhei Sasakawa, Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa. Amando M. Tatanco Jr., Lux in Domino Award. Bishop Pablo Virgilio S. David, D.D., Bukas Palad Award. Fortunato T. de la Peña, Government Service Award. Gloria Lorena S.P. Rosales, Osanam Award, posthumous. Rebecca N. Tanyada, Parangal Lingkod Sambayanan. Danilo E. Dalena, Gawad Tanglaw ng Lahi. Sa taong ito, may kabuuang 1,858 kandidato ang magtatapos. Kabilang dito ngayong umaga ang 259 na Master, Master of Arts, Master of Science at Doctor of Philosophy mula sa mga programang graduado ng mga paaralang Loyola.
Ihaharap ngayon sa Pangulo ng Pamantasan ang mga kandidato sa pagtatapos. Pamumunuan ito ni Dr. Maria Luz C. Vilches, pangalawang Pangulo ng mga paaralan ng Loyola.
Kagalang-galang na Padre Pangulo, karangalan kong iharap sa inyo ang mga kandidato para sa mga titulong akademiko. Sapagkat natupad ng mga kandidato ang lahat ng pangangailangan para sa kanilang kurso, hinihiling namin na tanggapin ninyo sila at igawad ang kanilang mga titulo.
Sa bisa ng kapangyarihang ipinagkaloob sa akin ng Republika ng Pilipinas bilang Pangulo ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila, tinatanggap ko ang mga kandidato at ipinagkakaloob sa kanila ang nasabing mga titulo at lahat ng karapatan at pribilehiyong kaakibat nito.
Isa-isa ngayong babanggitin ang mga pangalan ng nagsipagtapos. Major in English Language and Literature Teaching. Ines Erica C. Bautista. Nina Ayuela P. Cleofas. Jovi D. Espino. Paul Marvin D. Gamboa. Don Henry F. Gonzalez. Maria Elaine A. Lapus. Tanya P. Namit. Angelique B. Taguma. Master of Arts major in Literary and Cultural Studies. Marie Francesca M. Boras. Lucas Engara Nandamay Herodianto. Laura Marie S. Luba. Cindy P. Sikap. Master Master of Arts, major in Philosophy.
Tapos na, naiyak ako. Nakakaiyak. Tapos din. Salamat. Hindi kasi siya madali. Tapos din. Thank you guys.